AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Buffalo Bisons. The Red Sox will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
From the belt, the pitch. Darren James is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Hey, like your hand up there, huh?
And he fouls this one off. Platt leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
The next 0-2. Fastball just inside.
Come on, baby. See it. Drive it. Let's go.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Dig, dig, dig.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Digging in now, Griffin Conine. And it comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Conine.
2 out with the man at first. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. James will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Now at the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey,
one time, right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The Red Sox had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. At the plate, Josh Ockamy. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. One and one. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Throw to second, and he's out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play. So they score 4 times on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that means Caleb Joseph will stride into the batter's box next. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Settling in now, Darren James, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Get your pitch, huh? See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
1 strike.
No one out with a runner at second. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Ready once again, Darren James, and their runners at the corners now.
Darren James.
Working ahead.
From the stretch. Low for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning. So digging in now, Griffin Conine. He flew out in his last at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit in the air out to center field. James is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. Pawtucket's out in front, 7-0. Stepping up now, Chris Sharp.
The left fielder, number 20. Chris
Runners on first with 1 down.
Sharp.
High in the air out to center field. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding into the box, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball well outside.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now in the box, Josh Ackerman. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The Red Sox led this. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Rochester Red Wings and the Pawtucket Red Sox. Rochester find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Connor Wade, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
At the plate, Akil Baddoo, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Rochester, the center fielder, Akil Baddoo.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. De Luguera will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in, Luis Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Vaughn stands at first with 1 out. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into second. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Darren James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. He's got it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Ready now, Trevor Larnach. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Trevor Larnach.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Travis Blankenhorn.
The second baseman, Travis Blankenhorn.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. De La Guerra trying to get there. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Wings lead it 2-0. At the plate, Drew Maggi.
Now batting, shortstop, Drew.
A runner at first with no outs here.
We got nobody.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Darren James. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Now batting, the third baseman, Louis.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. James is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Travis Blankenhorn.
The second baseman, Travis Blankenhorn.
Hey, no one down here.
Pulled toward right center field. De La Guerra ranging into the outfield. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading.
Stepping into the box, Darren James. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Hey, let us fly right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent, because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Now batting, the center fielder, Akil Baddoo.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baddoo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Travis Blankenhorn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Blankenhorn.
Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. And he's safe.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final.
The victorious Pawtucket Red Sox. 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Teddy Stankiewicz, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Batting fourth, the center fielder.
So striding in, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Into the box now, Travis Blankenhorn. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Travis.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. De La Guerra backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now batting, Darren James. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Let's go right here. Get your pitch, huh?
Ready with the 2-1. Popped him up. Hamilton is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and a couple of... Now to the plate, Jimmy Kerrigan.
The center fielder, number 2, Jimmy Kerrigan.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Wilson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Paw Sox are out in front, 1-0. Standing in, Darren James. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
James.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
Behind 0-2 now.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go. Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Line to the right side. Kirilloff is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
The center fielder, Darren James.
Hey, let her rip one time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
All right, come on now. One time. Let him fly.
The 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now, one time.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Now batting, the third baseman, Louis.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Has been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Ready for another chance? Alex Kirilloff. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Alex Kirilloff.
Now the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field.
You got it. You got it. Two.
James arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Pawtucket led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Teddy Stankiewicz earns his 8th victory of the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Pawtucket Red Sox, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show.
Play ball.
Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, one time, right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And
digging in the switch hitter, Darren James, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah. 0-1.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Seat up, drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two.
Hey, find something you like up there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Fouled away. He's set. The 3-2. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no bit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So striding forward now, Christian Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Hey, your pitch.
First pitch on its way.
That's just out.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go right here.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Platt is off of first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So stepping in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the man at first. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that means Caleb Joseph will stride into the batter's box next. Runners on first with 1 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Pawtucket Red Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ryan Weber earns his 8th victory of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Alexis Cabrera hammers down the save, his 26th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Buffalo Bisons and the Pawtucket Red Sox. Buffalo will try to avoid their 12th consecutive loss. First pitch is next. Thad Ward will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
At the plate, Jonathan Davis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, number 49. First pitch.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Stepping in, Forrest Wall. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, let's go right here.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Darren James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate now, Darren James, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh?
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the
In now, Caleb Joseph. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Caleb.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Belted high and deep into right center. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double.
Into the box, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. And it's fouled away.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sharp is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Digging in, Ruben Tejada 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In comes the left fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't over.
Into the box now, Darren James 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. Man, everybody knows that losing can become a habit, especially when your losing streak is up into double digits. But they get a win here, and they're hoping they've broken that bad habit for a long time to come.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Rochester Red Wings. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Michael Pineda gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Darren James is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pineda is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up. Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better.
The center fielder, number 5, Darren James.
Into the box now, Darren James, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Lucroy, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's wide, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Outside, 3-0 now. From the belt, the pitch hit well on the ground to first. A dive and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pick it up.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Standing in, Chad De La Guerra. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Chad De La Guerra.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Striding in, Caleb Hamilton. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Hamilton.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he reaches out for 1 and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Drew Maggi, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far.
Drew Maggi.
Play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. So coming to the plate, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
Hey, need you right here. One time. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey! Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
Hey, you can do it. No one back. Let's go.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, see it and drive it. Let's go.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute.
The center fielder, number 2, Jimmy Kerrigan.
High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Pawtucket, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Kevin Lennox earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Alexis Cabrera records the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Victorious Pawtucket Red Sox, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners.
Time for baseball of the Ulysses Chassin is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Stepping up to the plate, Jimmy Kerrigan. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. High fly ball out to straightaway center. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Kirilloff.
The right fielder, Alex Kirilloff.
Hey, come on, big guy.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. James is there, 2 gone. Stepping in, Darren James, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. is taken down and in for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
The high fastball is in there.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Leading off for Pawtucket.
So now to the plate, Darren James, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Brent Rooker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. James is camped under this one. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Matt Skoll. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. James will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Digging in once again, Todd Zinnigy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning. Digging in now, Wilfredo Tovar. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darren James. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Now at the plate, Chad De La Guerra, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Chad De La Guerra.
The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
You know what I like right there, Dan?
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Rochester took the lead. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Scranton-Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders and the Pawtucket Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Thad Ward will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some...
Settling in now, Darren James is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's out.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
2-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
High in the air out to center field.
Find the ball.
Florio is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Wagner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brandon
Ionetta leads off first with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping up now, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Darren James.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Frazier will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out. So digging in now, Chris Iannetta. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Iannetta.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. Scranton leads it 3-2. Striding into the box, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Let it fly.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0.
Now get your pitch up there. Down the barrel right here. Right guy, right spot. Come on.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. So a full count now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Frazier arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safe. New inning set to get underway. Ready once again, Chris Iannetta. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Iannetta.
Hey, come on, guys.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Duran moves to his right and puts this one away in the leading off the inning, Darren James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Avilan is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Wait till you pitch up there.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
De La Terra.
Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Runners off for second. Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. At the plate, Tristan Casas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Both teams with 8 hits in this one.
Hey, your turn. Drive me right here.
Lifted the other way to left center. Florial on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Digging in, Darren James, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Now in the box, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he fouls this one off.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Ready now, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Heading out toward shallow right. Zambrano will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Luis Cessa earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Tyler Lyons closes the door for the save, his first of the year.
The victorious Rail Riders, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 16 men on base.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International. At the plate, Darren James. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Reno.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go. Hey, see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Batting 5th.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Tristan Casas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third.
On the back.
The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping into the box, Jaron Duran. And their runners at the corners now.
The right fielder.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Duran.
Go now, 1 time.
Pitch is popped up. Bird is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Pawtucket's out in front, 1-0. Striding in once again, Darren James. He drew a walk his first time up.
All right, come on now. 1 time.
Here it comes.
Let it fly.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Digging in to try it again, Rosell Herrera, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here now the 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. James is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no air. Darren James will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First delivery to him on the way.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
This was an awfully quick series, and it ended in a split. I have a feeling these two teams could have played a 20-game series and would have ended tied. Two evenly matched.